concept is the commander says, I need a point of presence. And so what we look for first and foremost is a fiber pop. And yeah, sure, so we can get that most places we go, but in austere environments, obviously we have to preserve options for our commander. So what we do is we say, okay, well, I can integrate with a tactical assemblage, not only over our network to an RHN, for instance, but I can use any foreign military's point of presence, or anchor station as they call it here in Belgium, to integrate whatever we need to integrate in order to give the commander those comms on ground that he's looking for. So if nothing else, you would be like an early entry kind of setup where you got a flyaway kit, VPN setup, you can put TAC lanes on either end, you can give a SIPR, you can put a VTC, make sure that you put your ports into data, video, voice, and you can be rocking and rolling on SIPR, NIPR, voice, video, and data. So you're trying to give as much horsepower to the commander on the ground as you can with the least amount of footprint. And so it's kind of, it works in that instance, but we also want to look at it from the making 30,000 look like 300,000. Have you guys heard that yet? Yes. Okay, so now it's a show of force. It's trying to build ourselves up and fluff our feathers so we look bigger than we are. So you got an SDT, you're with a foreign army, so it looks like a bigger entity. And really, we're just providing 8 guys and an SDT and a generator, right? A couple Humvees. But if you were local, you wouldn't even have to go anywhere. So it works both directions, no matter what you want to do or what the commander feels he or she wants to do. So you just got to make sure that you look at it from the different angles that the commander wants you to look at it from and say, hey, do you want it to be a show of force? Do you want it to be stealthy? Do you want it to be a hard stand setup? Do you want it to be, like you said, jump and talk all the time, so that your footprint's minimal and you don't last for very long in any one spot, so you don't get nailed down? All kind of different scenarios, and that applies, in theater with Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, whatever, Horn of Africa, anywhere you may go or may have gone. So that's the point. Is sure, we got all this set up. It's not new groundbreaking technology. What's groundbreaking is we're creating the playbook for who's compatible and who's not, and if we are compatible, what can we do, to what extent? And then we talk about, okay, well, who wants to play, and how can we further that coalition? It's not just us out. Obviously, we're here for a reason, and our own reasons, but with the Belgians, with the Germans, with all the NATO partners, we also have to think of it in a larger scale than it just being us. So take the bigger picture, of this. Yeah, sure, everybody can look at that and go, that's easy. Got it. A router and a couple switches, a phone and a workstation. But it proves more than that. So the way that they're running is completely unsecure.